Hello, welcome Sagittarius to your weekly love reading for the week of November 22nd through the 29th, 2021. I'll go ahead and pull a card for each day per usual and also include some romance angels at the end for further clarification. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're officially in your season. So happy Sagittarius season. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius having a birthday this week. I know it's been getting a little tough, I feel, for you, especially more now towards the end of the year. And that is simply because the energies are starting to shift. And I mean, there's always going to be problems in life and things are never going to be easy. However, there are times that are a little bit lighter than others. And right now with your season, the sun being in your sign, this is a lighter time for you. Coming up in the following year, it's going to be more of a low-key year for you simply because Jupiter will be shifting signs. So it'll go from Aquarius, which is an air sign that complements other air signs and fire signs, and it will go into Pisces, which is water, and it doesn't necessarily complement fire and air. It puts you guys more on quiet mode and do more internal work. I would know I'm a Scorpio, and I just finished, well, I'm about to finish up my Jupiter in the 4th house of Cancer, which is where you guys are headed. So family and home and children and tradition and home fixings and renovations or just movements, changes here are probably at the top of the list. Situations with your partnerships, obviously, because that's part of home and family here as well, is also at the top of the list during this time. It's starting to be more of a focus here in your love life and your life in general. So but with the sun in your sign, things should be lining up a little bit here and ending the year with a big hurrah. After your season, it'll go into your 2nd house when it's Capricorn season, right after and about Christmas time. So your finances will be looking better during this time as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry for that long intro. Alright, so for Monday we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse here. So I feel like somebody's giving up here. Alright, this is an energy of like feeling like something is not growing, something is not moving, something is not flourishing. You're not getting the feedback you want, the growth you want, the results you want, the money you want. Like, it's something here is not worth it, right? It's like we're giving up investing and putting time and effort into something, or investing just alone as it is. We're just like done with it, okay? It's like we're not really seeing growth. What's the point, right? It's kind of, I'm getting with Monday here. For Tuesday we have, here you are showing up in your own reading. So you're going to dominate the week no matter what. Again, it's your season and you're feeling better. I feel like you're getting a boost of confidence here. Temperance shows up and it talks about balancing those cups. It talks about anything and everything can be workable, whatever you do want to be workable, okay? If you want to work on a relationship, it can be worked on during this time. If you want to work on yourself and your healing or your projects, your children, your home, whatever it may be, it can also be at this time. I mean, it could be at any time in your life, but when you have certain cards show up, there's like a bit like more like an emphasis here and like more luck, right, for things to go a little bit more fluent, I would say. So definitely take advantage of that. I feel like Temperance here is saying, hey, it's the matters in your hands. Whatever you'll like, it can be worked. You can balance things out here, all right? Whatever it is that we're dealing with here in matters of the heart. For Wednesday, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's an offer here, okay? There's an offer being made. The offer is not gigantic or anything too crazy, but they do have good intentions behind them. And it is someone that is, I feel, trustworthy and stable. Or at least that's how they're coming off. It could be an earth sign, it doesn't have to be. But the offer is something like maybe an offer to go on a date, or maybe an offer to help you out financially. Maybe you know, somebody's putting in a word for you, and somebody's like, hey, I heard you need help with this, or I heard you're looking for a job, I got you, or something like that. This could be help from your partner, maybe paying a bill, child support, or just helping you in your business, or you know, with the mortgage, the rent, whatever it may be. Or it could simply be a compliment, a date here. It's a small gesture, but it is a pentacle, so just talk about money matters or stability. And so there's some type of little bit of a support here, that somebody's gonna come in and bring in and kind of help you out a little bit. Okay, nothing too crazy, but I do feel like somebody is coming in here with some type of offer, or the ability to offer you some help if you want it. For Thursday, we have the Fool card reversed. This is another major arcana card here, along with the Temperance. The difference is the Fool card is reversed. So this is universe saying not to start something new here in matters of the heart, okay? Usually it's 0, right? The Fool's at the very beginner level. It's talking about take a leap of faith, optimistic, you know, looking out to the future, sunny skies. Very much your energy. You guys are ruled by Jupiter, which is a very abundant and optimistic planet here. That's the vibe of it. So therefore you guys, for the most part, have that. However, the Fool reverse, it talks about not feeling any of those things at the moment. Maybe you feel like it's not the right time to begin something. Maybe you feel like luck is not on your side, or you have much abundance, or whatever. Like, you're having a hard time seeing something start off here. And it's okay, you know, not always are you always going to be at 100, right? And not always is the universe going to give you a green light, but you got to trust it, because, you know, everything is divine timing. So when I see the Fool card reverse, it's because it doesn't want you to begin here something new for whatever reason. Maybe something still needs to be worked on or resolved, or something still unfinished here, where the universe says, hold up, before I can give you this new beginning, I need you to address something here. Kind of when I see the Wheel of Fortune reverse, or when I see the World reverse, it's like, it's just kind of, it's kind of like when it's retrograde mode. It's like things could happen, but just not at this very moment, because we need to revise some things, we need to adjust some things, we need to fix something here first. So when I see these major arcana cards reversed, it's because there's still something here that is unfinished that needs to be addressed. So I don't feel that the universe wants you to begin something new, at the very least on this day, this week possibly, but for sure this day. It wants you just kind of stay where you're at for a little bit longer. Kind of wait it out is what I'm getting. For Friday, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords talks about somebody that's very curious. You could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be. Or somebody that has a lot of air in their chart, or somewhere along those lines. Regardless, is somebody that's curious, okay? This is also like a stalking card. Nothing too crazy. I mean, maybe for some you will know, but for most of you, usually it's like somebody snooping and seeing someone's social media, or seeing what you're up to, or observing you. You know, this could be somebody that has a lot of questions. They're curious. They want to learn something new. They want to learn something about you. Or this could be you. This reading could go either way. I also must say with all my readings that this reading will not resonate with everyone. That is simply impossible. So just take what does, drop what doesn't, or maybe another future reading will be for you. But somebody here is curious, talkative, has a lot of questions, observant, you know, kind of seeing what you're up to. Or again, this could be you doing that to somebody here. For Saturday, we have the Tower, major arcana card here. You have 3 major arcana cards. I just did Scorpio readings and they had the same. So it's a big changing week for you, okay? This is when life wants to step in and kind of make some changes here for sure, especially when I see the Tower. It talks about a sudden change, a sudden change of direction, okay? Something here needs to be rerouted. So when something comes crumbling down, it's nothing to be afraid of. I know it looks and sounds scary, but it's part of life, and we go through this a lot more than what we you know, realize. And I like to see the Tower card, because it's always like truth behind it. When something changes, that means that you weren't in the right path, or life wants something better for you. And to me, that's seeing be more aligned and seeing things for what they need to be. You know, seeing the truth here in something. So the truth always sets you free, and I like to see the Tower card, to be honest. I am a sign of transformation. I'm a Scorpio, so this transformation is always good, you know. Even if there's parts where it sucks really bad, or where you may not be a fan of it, or whatever it may be, the end result is the best, and we need change in our life. So it doesn't have to be horrible. It's just a sense of direction here with something in matters of the heart for this week, towards the end of the week here. For Sunday, we have the Four of Wands reverse. So maybe there's a sudden change here with your partnership, your marriage, or anything that, or anyone that you've been committed to, okay, for a while is kind of what I'm getting, but it could be either or. Maybe someone you just met, or you've been for a while. I only say for a while because, you know, the Four of Wands talks about, like, you know, a union here, like marriage, contracts, or someone that you were together, you thought you were going to get married with, or you are married and you thought you were going to be with them forever or whatnot, or being on good terms with your partner here. And when it's reversed, it's like we're not celebrating here, we're not renewing the vows, right? We're not, you know, happy together, we're not seeing eye to eye, we're not celebrating, we're not going out, we're not celebrating our love, our relationship, our life, our unity. So there's a change here that I feel, and I feel this has to do with the Tower from the day before, that is happening towards the end of the week here. I feel like there's something new starting for you, but the Fool card reverse says, hold on, we need to first wrap things up here before we step into something completely new. I do feel like this Knight of Pentacles is a completely new energy here that wants to step in and be curious about you, and, you know, kind of see where it goes, get to know you, whatnot. Temperance talks about balance your life, though, okay? Before we dive into things, the Fool's like, hey, Fool reverse and stuff, like, see if something could be worked out if you want it. If not, figure out how you can move on and balance out your life without stressing yourself out or anything like that, before we can completely jump into something new, right? So I feel like there's some energy shifting here for sure. Something's ending, something's beginning, but it can't fully begin until something completely ends. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's some work, but then there's like a peak of newness trying to pop in your life here, but there's just bigger issues to deal with, I feel, with love here, or just yourself, your home. I feel like maybe you're going through renovations or something like that. I don't know, changes with work or whatever it may be, but for sure I feel like there is a change here with partnerships, or the way you look at relationships, or this could be your partner. Change in home, I feel. Even I feel like you're trying to just balance your life out and do what you need to do to be able to kind of start over, is kind of what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Five of Cups reverse. So I do like to see the Five of Cups reverse. Fives are challenges, but when it's reversed, and being that it's cups, it deals with emotions and feelings and intuition even, I get. But when it's reversed, it's good because that means we're moving, we're recovering. We're no longer in gray skies, crying over spilled milk, thinking about how things went wrong, or playing victim, or just being sad and pouty about something. We're recovering from that, all right? So we're surfacing little by little. I feel like you are kind of accepting things for what they are and ready to just kind of shake it off and move on. So I do like to see that, and you see the strength here. You could be dealing with a Leo, you don't have to be, but the strength definitely talks about you will have the strength to pull through, okay? You may need some rest, you may need to just kind of relax, do whatever it is that's relaxing to you, self-care, extra hours of sleep, or just putting down the phone, or not getting into arguments with people, whatever it may be. Maybe drinking your green smoothie, or, you know, but going for a jog. But regardless, the Strength card definitely does talk about that you will have what it takes to get through the week, and you'll be just fine on that. Let's go ahead and pull a Romance Angel card here. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you're experiencing more love in your present moments. So that's exactly what I'm getting. I feel like we're closing up a chapter, or just going through a phase that you're ready to kind of, you know, learn and move on from. So I do feel some changes here in your love life, and I do feel that things will become clear to you and will make more sense. And I do feel newness coming in here once, you know, we kind of clear other things out first to make room for new things to begin here. All right, so that is all I have for you, Sagittarius. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button and or subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in a future reading. But until then, bye for now.